Hello and welcome back to Down the Track. In this episode, we'll be previewing the game between the Royal Challengers Bangalore and the Mumbai Indians, two heavily stacked teams who are really having a tough time in the UAE. They've lost both their games so far over here in the second leg of the IPL. And surprising, especially from the Mumbai Indians, the defending champions, you expect a bit more from them, but they've been convincingly beaten in their two games. RCB, Virat Kohli resigning for at the end of this season. He announced that just before the first game in this second leg in Dubai in the UAE, and since then they haven't looked apart. RCB heavily dependent on 3-4 players, and yeah, nobody's stepping up. Both the teams have similar problems in terms of batting. The middle order has not stepped up. In the last game, Virat Kohli did the prodigal step, set the platform, but AB de Villiers and Maxwell just could not capitalize. Mumbai Indians, same thing with them. Quinton de Kock, Rohit Sharma setting the platform, but then the middle order, the likes of Surya Kumar, Ishan Kishan, not capitalizing. And yeah, similar issues there. In the bowling front, I would say that Mumbai are stronger. But yes, they've in the last game against KKR, they got a reality check. Also against CSK, they started fantastically, but then the death overs and middle overs, they were found out a bit. I think Rahul Chahar's form has been a worry. The fast bowlers, Bumrah, Milne and Bolt are world class, but sometimes they do get hit. So it's about coming back strong. RCB, they've fiddled around a bit. Like I think Jamieson has to play. He's the key bowler because in Dubai, in the UAE in particular, we've seen the likes of Rabada Noki bowl so well, and Jamieson is that fast bowler. He's tall. He bowls a really nice line and length as well. So I think he will pick you up wickets and make it difficult for opposition. So I would like to see him play. Mohammad Siraj has been good, but not used as much. I feel that he should be used more as well. Kohli was relying heavily on his spinners. Hasaranga has been disappointing, not picking up wickets. Chahal has looked good, but he needs support from the other end. So that's something Virat Kohli will have to look at and see that maybe if the spinners are now working, bring in the fast bowlers during the game. Both captains have made mistakes in the last couple of games, so they'll want to rectify it. It's a must-win game if you look at it because both teams in and around the playoff spots. RCB, if they lose another game, they will lose momentum and they'll probably get out of the top four. Whereas Mumbai, they need a win. They're already outside the top four. They'll need a win to get into that top four position. It's a must-win game. There's going to be a lot of pressure. Virat Kohli versus Rohit Sharma. Everyone's going to be looking forward to this competition because it might be future X versus future Indian captain. We're not exactly sure, but it's going to be a fun matchup. The toss will be fun as well. But yeah, let's see who outfoxes the others. I think for RCB again, AB and Max will have to step up. They will have to play a solid game because these Mumbai bowlers will pounce on you otherwise. There's some solid bowling over there, and the likes of Bolt, Bumrah, Milne, they won't give you an inch. I think if they get a good start, then they can attack the likes of Rahul Chahar and Krunal Pandya. That's something that Mumbai have. That's somewhere where Mumbai have leaked runs. And for Mumbai, Hardik Pandya, will he play? Will he not play? That's a key question because I think Hardik Pandya will bring back the balance in this side, and if he can bowl as well, that will be fantastic for them. But still unsure about his fitness. And yeah, I think again for Mumbai, they will need their middle order. Surya Kumar and Ishan Kishan, they will have to step up to the plate, just like Maxwell and AB have to step up for RCB. Similar problems for both teams. Let's see how this game goes. They both want to win. The players to watch out for me from Royal Challengers Bangalore, I'm going to go with the AB de Villiers. He looked out of sorts he got a really good ball against KKR, but in the last game he struggled a bit, I felt, and that's something that he will want to improve for sure. Will AB de Villiers. And if you look at Mumbai Indians, AB de Villiers is the batting, and then from the bowling, I would want to see Jamieson. I think he's someone who can trouble the Mumbai batsmen, especially the middle order. If the likes of Siraj get a crack at Quinton de Kock and Rohit Sharma get a wicket there, and the middle order comes in, I think Jamieson is someone who will, with his pace, he will trouble a few Indian batsmen, especially the likes of Kishan and Surya Kumar. And then from Mumbai side of things, I'm going to look at from the batting. Quinton de Kock, I think he's looking in decent touch. And if he can, once he gets a start, if he can bat at least deep till the 18th, 20th over, that will do them a world of good. And with the ball, I would want to see Rahul Chahar because I think his wickets will be important in the middle overs. And if they don't pick up wickets in the middle overs, that there will be trouble. And yeah, I think this game, watch out for both bowling sides. They haven't had the best of tournaments. I think Mumbai, the Pacers have done really well, but the spinners not so much. RCB, their fast bowler started brilliantly. Harshal Patel was picking up wickets left, right, and center, but then now they're turning out to be expensive, giving way too many boundaries. So how these, it might be a high scoring game. But if it's not, then these bowlers will have to, work and pick up the wickets, be clinical, and yeah, let's see how it goes. It's going to be an interesting game. Uh, it's tough to call this one. I would say Mumbai Indians just because of their bowling. I feel is slightly stronger, but don't count out RCB. They've been poor in the last couple of games, but Virat Kohli and his boys will want to fight back strong. So, and this is one game that both teams and both captains will be looking forward to. Yeah, I think that's about it for this game. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you like and subscribe to our channel and stay tuned.